Spoiler alert. Have you watched the latest DC TV? On this week's DC Fancast Unmasked, the Arrow cast react to Laurel's demise.
I was very sad.
The execs explain why they killed the Canary.
It's dangerous work. People can die.
Beck gets a tour of the Arrow bunker.
Don't tell anyone.
And Des shares his League of Assassins highlights.
Hello, I'm Rick Edwards. It's time to put on our capes, or pillowcase if you can't find your cape, as we unmask our favourite DC TV shows on Sky One. It's been an emotional roller coaster of an emotional week. Team DC are finding shoulders to cry on, consoling each other in the banter bunker. Very sad, people. Beck Hill is drying her tears and overacting. Des Taylor is mourning in the only way he knows how. He's doing his colouring in, bless him. So after an agonising wait, it turned out that Arrow's Laurel Lance was the one in the grave. I suspected so many other people. Quentin, Diggle, Felicity's stupid mum. But Laurel, what were the writers thinking of? Luckily, I asked them.
There's been so much speculation about who's in the grave. We've just found out who it is. Are you thinking, well, this is a really good thing that will get people talking?
I do think it's very controversial. We didn't at all underestimate how significant that was. And we all understand that Black Canary is, in the top 3 of the female superheroes that people love and adore and have very strong feelings about.
David Nutter, who directed the pilot, said the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is apathy. So, obviously you don't want to make people so mad they stop watching your show, but you wanted it to matter.
These guys are vigilantes. They're out there doing work that is dangerous. They're putting their lives at risk every night. And to have someone die in the course of doing that is a reminder that it's dangerous work. People can die.
We're not like kill happy, but what they do has to have stakes. It has to matter. And that's why terrible things happen to these people. I mean, they put themselves in terrible danger. And if they always figure out a way to get out of it, then there's no stakes anymore on the show.
When you were considering killing someone off, who else were you looking at?
We went through the full range. We went through everybody that would have a huge impact, which, when you look at it, is a relatively narrow group of characters on the show. I mean, you have Diggle, you had Laurel, you have Felicity, you have Thea.
We should probably let you get some rest.
And we explored Thea, but the idea that Oliver would lose his last remaining living family member, there's no way he could ever really recover from that as a character. Everything was on the table at the beginning of the season, and as we kept breaking stories and moving through the season, it became very clear to us that Laurel was the choice. She's hugely important to the show. If you take her out of play, what is that going to do to the other characters? What is it going to give us kind of more story, and what kind of impact is it going to have on Oliver and Felicity in particular? And it's huge.
It was very tough for us personally and emotionally, but I had dinner with Katie Cassidy last night, and she's like in great spirits because she's so proud of the work, and she was so proud of that episode and so proud of the reaction, because it really says like, oh, people are really going to miss her.
Yeah, it's flattering for her.
Yeah, I mean, I think the worst thing in the world is they killed somebody and you're like, whatever, who cares? But now everybody is sufficiently broken and also sufficiently motivated to stop Damien Dark because he took one of their own.
Now, this untimely death has not only shaken us to the very core, made us question everything about our existence, it also had a huge effect on the cast when they found out. Prepare to get weepy.
I want you to tell him I'm a man of my word.
When I found out that I was the one killing Laurel, I literally was like gut punched, because Katie's so cool, and we've become such friends, and I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. No one expected or saw it coming. It was such a great thing for the show.
It's just a very emotional episode for all of our characters, obviously, but we didn't find out until 2 episodes before shooting it, and having that register in our bodies as well as our characters' bodies wasn't easy.
You know what you have to do, right?
I was very sad, because it has nothing to do with the show. It has to do with my relationship with Katie, and Katie was the first cast member that I met in Vancouver when we were shooting the pilot.
Hello, Laurel.
Katie and I really made a point of this. We were just trying to get throughout the whole season. Felicity and Laurel were becoming friends. They needed each other, that they wanted to collaborate together and stay strong together. That was yeah, it wasn't too enjoyable.
I love you guys so much. We love you. We love you.
I feel more upset than Oliver Queen. Just hold me, please. Yeah, and I feel better. More from Arrow in a bit when Beck makes us green with envy on a tour of Arrow's banter bunker. Now, though, Des embarks on his most deadly top 5 as he infiltrates the League of Assassins.
Yeah, that's right, Rick. This week I'm all about those crazy ninjas from Nanda. At number 5, master strategist Oliver infiltrates the League's ranks to become Al-Sahim, heir to the demon.
Oliver Queen is dead, eventually to be reborn as Ra's al Ghul. And for now, only the Arrow, Al-Sahim, shall remain, heir to the demon.
At number 4, Sarah proves why she's top of the class and teaches Pet in the League of Assassins Academy.
Now.
Number 3 is a classic. Bit of a cliche, to be honest. Boy meets girl, boy nearly impales girl, boy agrees to marry girl after ancient blood rite is performed, yada, yada, yada.
Perhaps her blood could be of another purpose, as a means to unite our families. You as husband, and you as wife.
And number 2 is Malcolm Merlyn. Never has someone outside of Middle-earth been as obsessed with getting the ring as this guy.
Kneel before Ra's al Ghul.
And at number 1, Oliver scores a perfect 10 with his backwards cliff dive with a half twist. With diving skills like this, he should play for Arsenal.
Fight me, boy.
And that's my killer top 5 League of Assassins moments for you this week. Over to you, Rick.
Thank you, Des. Great football bants, mate. I'm quite jealous of that top 5 because I love saying Ra's al Ghul. A Ra's al Ghul, a Ra's al Ghul. When Beck was in Vancouver on the set of Arrow, again, she got picked up by a guy on a bike. Again.
So I've met someone really cool in Vancouver. He picked me up on his bike. He said he could give me some tour of the set of Arrow or something like that.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Arrow.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to go inside?
I would love to.
So this is the inside of the studio. This piece of scenery here. You're seeing the back end of it, but I'm going to take you in.
Okay.
Because that is actually the bunker.
Oh!
And this is the Arrow Cave. Oh my God. Actually, we call it the bunker.
This is where Felicity sits.
Yeah.
I do love a little bit of Ollie and Felicity action going on.
We're big fans of Olicity.
Really?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of action in here. Off the show.
Excuse me?
You're looking right down the tip of the arrow so that when you release. So when you see other shows and they go like this, ooh, I'm so pretty. Ooh, and I'm gonna shoot you. Ooh, totally wrong.
Yeah.
Ready. You wanna try it?
Yes.
Nice try. Don't tell anyone. Fancy a bit of a workout?
Why not? Yeah. Couple
Really?
of star jumps.
What do you? This is yes.
normally up.
This is normally up because this is the salmon ladder. And you know what? It's down. I can't show you how to do it. I was going to show you me doing the salmon ladder. The one thing that's most important for everybody in this show is to make the show as real as possible and as believable as possible. Steven can tell you what was said and done in season 1, episode 2, page number 14 of the script. Beefing Steven up like that should guarantee my contract for the next few years. This is the loft. This is where everything kind of happens and everything and nothing. You don't want to see it, do you? No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You don't want to see it. Just let's just call it quits for the rest of the tour, okay? All right. Nice to see you. Bye, everybody.
on this week's Big Fan Theory, I'm going to reveal exactly what that promise was that Laurel asked Oliver to keep. Now, I'm so sorry. I've got to take it. It's a platinum customer. Hello, Mr. Dark. Hi. Yes, you're speaking to Beck at Totem Hotspots. Is everything okay with your repaired totem?
Beck, it's missing a piece.
Oh, really? I do apologise. I'm not sure how that happened.
Do you have it?
I don't, but let me check your account for any notes left by a repair team. I just need to ask you a few security questions. Who is your favourite historical leader?
My idol, Julius Caesar.
Great. And what's your favourite Phil Collins band?
Genesis.
And finally, your favourite food?
Omelets and eggs and all of that.
Correct. So, looking at your account, it appears that the totem was delivered with all the pieces intact, but our tracker is showing a signal at the Diggle residence. Maybe it's worth sending someone round, going to check under the couch cushions?
You guys are doing a wonderful job.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Dark. Now, remember, if it's still not working after you find the missing piece of the idol...
I need to sacrifice.
No, stop. No, don't sacrifice people. He keeps doing this. Just turn it off and on again. Hello, Mr. Dark? Oh, I'm sure he heard me. It's fine. Back to you, Rick.
Thanks, Beck. For the last time, no stop talking to your weird internet dates while the show's on. That is it for this week. We'll be back with more DC Fancast next Thursday night, exclusively on demand. Don't forget to tweet us at Sky One using hashtag SkyDC. Tell us who will win the fight between Black Canary, pre-death, and an actual canary with tasers instead of wings. Till next time.
They call him the fastest man alive. I will never stop fighting to save this city.
It's a reverse flash. He's back.
He's clearly incredibly dangerous.
I really could do this all day. We are gonna take this guy down. This time we do things differently.
Everyone clear on the plan? Suit up. Suit up.
I'm here because the future of the world is in peril. Because of a man named Vandal Savage. I chose you 8 to travel throughout time to stop him. Now it's up to you. Shall we?
I can't imagine any kind of future where I'm a hero. Where I'm from, you aren't just considered heroes. You're legends.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow continues Thursday at 8, Sky One.